Now, if you guys have ever put any amount of time into Battlefield 5, I'm sure you guys have noticed the movement additions more so than anything else that that game brought with it. And that's probably the one positive aspect of Battlefield 5, whether that be the crouch running, the ledge grabbing, commando rolling, pruning on your back and sides, vehicle exit animations, jumping through windows and whatnot. Battlefield 5 had a lot of movement additions, and now that we're looking forward to 2042, I'm starting to wonder what movement additions can they add on to it. Welcome back to another video from G3T Channel TV in 4K Ultra HD. I'm Abundance Coast 1, let's get into it. Now, I'm sure you guys have all seen this recent Reddit post of a guy basically talking about going back to Battlefield 4 and how janky it felt in comparison to Battlefield 5. You know, that old 2013 movement system. Man, I just shiver thinking about it, you guys. I mean, Battlefield 4, don't get me wrong, was a fantastic game. It was horrible at launch. It was horrible for a good amount of time, but they fixed it up and it became a masterpiece. But that doesn't change the fact that the movement system in Battlefield 4 was just pretty bad. It really hasn't aged well, and the DICE dev basically acknowledged this by responding with, we're definitely building on the work that we did for Battlefield 5, keeping the feedback on those mechanics in mind. And by feedback, I guess he means from the play testers and game changers who have already maxed out on 2042, while they add on and improve the current feature set. So what are these improvements? We can basically look to the past and see things that Battlefield 5 was supposed to get, but unfortunately didn't from its rushed life cycle, as well as things you might have missed in the gameplay trailer. Starting off with this quick Discord post. Now this is pretty old, you guys. This is from like 2018, early Battlefield 5 lifecycle stuff. So don't get any MW 2019 ideas in your head. This is way before that game was revealed. As you see, this guy basically asked them, hey, what do you guys think about adding the ability to shoot from ladders? And Drunks replied, and he's still part of the team. I know a lot of people left, just thought I'd mention that. Basically saying, yeah, that's something that they definitely want to get to eventually, and unfortunately we never got to see that with Battlefield 5, so there is a possibility that this could make it into 2042, but mind you, we do have wingsuits, we do have grappling hooks, so there's also a possibility that ladders won't be as important. But even then, those abilities are locked to the specialists, so for everyone else, the normies that are going to be climbing the ladders, this would be pretty useful. Now in this next one, you guys are kind of going to have to take my word for it, as I cannot find the original source of this. If anyone knows where that is, it's probably on Reddit somewhere if I remember correctly. Please post that in the comments below. But basically, in that same time period of this whole ladder thing, they were supposedly going to add the ability of jumping off a high ledge and landing on top of someone while doing a melee animation, kind of like some Assassin's Creed type attack. And with Battlefield 2042 going to the third-person animations for melee, I could definitely see this happening. But as this was so briefly mentioned for Battlefield 5, I'm not sure if this would make it in at all. Let me know what you guys think. Now there's also obviously the whole dragging mechanic from Battlefield 5 that we never saw make it into the game. Now with Maria Falk being a specialist and having a dart that can revive people from a distance, I would be very surprised if the dragging mechanic somehow made it into this game. Now it didn't make it into Battlefield 5 due to technical limitations and the fact that the game was heavily rushed. The technology is definitely there now. We have much better hardware, we have better consoles now, but I don't see this happening. I'd be very surprised if he made it in, but it's possible. Let's take a brief look at the 2042 gameplay reveal trailer. There were a couple of things within this trailer that people were arguing about the weeks before on whether they should return to the game or not. Starting off with this, now obviously we have a new grappling animation for this new grappling hook, but as the guy lands, you see he slides, so sliding is definitely coming back, you guys. I know it was pretty abusable in Battlefield 1, especially in the esport ESB scene for that game, as well as Battlefield 5. People were sliding everywhere. I just hope that they balance this properly this time around. It's kind of annoying, but we'll see what happens. And also moving on to the second heated topic of debate, you see this guy over here, he quickly enters a Condor / Osprey, so vehicle animations are also coming back. People were also arguing about this. I don't really have a problem with it. And finally, we are possibly losing the ability to shoot from parachutes. As you see in this short clip here, the soldiers' hands are both on each side of the parachute. They are not free to hold a weapon. And that's kind of a bummer in my opinion, but I didn't really use this feature all too much in Battlefield 1, 5, or 4. Let me know if you guys think this is a downgrade or if this is a balancing feature, seeing as we have wingsuits and all this other crazy stuff like grappling hooks. Should the ability to shoot while parachuting stay in the series, or should they get rid of it like it seems to be happening here? And that's gonna do it for today's video, you guys. Now I could have dragged this on a bit longer, but I kind of wanted to have a basis for everything that we're talking about. I don't want to speculate too much on stuff out of thin air, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments below what movement additions you guys think should be implemented, what should be removed possibly. I know some people didn't like the animations. I was a big fan of that. But just let me know in the comments below. I'd love to discuss this with you guys. I will have more 2042 content as well as other stuff coming to the channel soon. So I hope you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell to catch all of that. This has been Abundance Coast 1 from G3T Channel TV in 4K Ultra HD, signing out.